and that's the whole psychological component of this script, is to hypnotize, to get people into sort of a hypnotic relay that lends legitimacy to the show itself. And if people are lending legitimacy to the show itself by thinking that these people are actually as they are being represented and how they represent themselves to us, then that's a form of that's a vote to keep it going. That's a vote psychologically, spiritually, that there is legitimacy to it. But in reality, it's a giant ritual. It's a massive, long-standing, multi-generational spellcast. And, people don't want to go there. They don't want to see that big picture social engineering analysis for what it is. And the tactics, the tactics and the techniques that have been used very much accord to the success of the charlatans and the con men of the 19th century. It's almost like they took the success of many of those traveling con men and just extrapolated it on a massive, hundreds of trillions of dollar corporate scale.
Right.
And that's what we're dealing with on the massive big picture level.
Going back to the first clip we played, which was Elon Musk on Joe Rogan talking about UFOs, and he mentioned he wanted them to exist. He wanted breakthroughs to exist. Likewise, I like a lot of the rhetoric. I want Trump to be the white hat. I want there to be a white hat. And a part of me, admittedly, is celebrating when I see, for example, where is it? The IRS is drafting plans to cut as much as half of its 90,000 person workforce. I love it when I see, laid off IRS workers on TV crying about how they lost their work from home job. I actually like that.
Yeah.
Because
there's Schadenfreude. Schadenfreude is a big vehicle for this movement, for sure.
But what I'm getting at is, while I like a lot of what I'm seeing and hearing, I have to stay grounded. Mm-hmm. And for years we talked about hologram Joe, and how Joe Biden is like he could be all of the above: a rubber mask, body double, a holographic projection, a CGI entity, just a prosthetic up, makeup up actor, mm-hmm. or a legitimately old man with dementia.
Or perhaps a super sophisticated, in-your-face, ex machina, prototype bot with with a skin suit.
I don't have any.
The point is, all of those things
are possible.
It's possible, and it also demonstrates how illegitimate that whole time period was.
But my point is, if I can believe that, and I didn't necessarily, I don't subscribe to one or the other. I think they're all interesting possibility alternatives. That doesn't go away. That suspicion that what I'm seeing and unfold go away because RFK mentions a pet activist pursuit of mine, fluoride.
Right.
Because a personal disappointment and frustration and anger at the Internal Revenue Service. They're getting their comeuppance, just because that's happening, and there might be some other positive economic windfalls as a result, doesn't mean I just suspend my suspicions and buy into. And I always have to remind myself, we are in the age of AI, where this kind of fakery, when we're all screenified, right? And we're used to perceiving everything from that distant external place called the world comes through the screen, and you have multi-billionaire entities kibitzing and scheming and so on. I just don't know how much of what I see is authentic, organic behavior and action versus what is a contrivance,
A choreographed,
a preconceived, choreographed, staged presentation to get me to believe and think in a certain direction. And I wanted to play this very funny clip, which these AI tools and capabilities are now
getting pretty sophisticated.
Yeah, very sophisticated, especially if you just go back to our childhood and looked at what kind of special effects and whatnot were available to multi-million-dollar studios in the 80s and 90s. Like, this is hilarious, though. I'm gonna play a clip I found on Twitter. Oh, excuse me, X. It said, "Who did this?"
We thought that baggie belonged to Hunter. You know, I think the Secret Service probably still has it somewhere.
I have been stealing the money.
I'm sorry, what's that now?
I must to speak honestly. I steal many of USA dollars to Ukraine. Millions. Some dollars for some oligarchs also, some for American bureaucrats also.
Well, we know that, but why are you telling me this?
Because, Mr. Trump, if you end war, we cannot steal any more money. We must continue war.
No, the war must end. Your people are dying, Zelensky. They're dying.
But I want to steal more money. What do you want? Fellatio, I can do it.
No, I don't want fellatio. No.
Are you sure? I did for Biden.
Okay, that is what we call oversharing. Look, there's nothing you have that I want. You're not going to convince me to keep this war going. You don't have the cards.
I not play cards.
No, I know you're not literally playing cards. It's a metaphor. It's like I'm playing 4D chess and you're playing checkers.
No, I not play checkers. There is no checkerboard, you see.
Okay, let's try this. I am in the driver's seat, okay? You understand that expression?
No, but we are not in cup.
No, you're right. You're right. We're not in a car. That's true.
Listen, Mr. Trump, I am actor/comedian. I crave attention. Since start of war, I get worshipped by presidents. I'm worshipped by Hollywood. If war ends, no more attention, no more worship. With all due respect, Mr. Trump, this war must last forever.
I tell you what, if you agree to end this war, we will do a remake of Friends, and you can play Ukrainian Chandler Bing. How does that sound?
Oh, I love the Friends. This is favorite show of me. I am such a Monica.
Fantastic. Okay, so let's sign the thing, and then I'll go show you the room where Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky did it.
Oh yes, this is funny because I just say I'm such a Monica. Maybe we will go in a room and you can be Bill Clinton and I will be Monica. Yes?
You know what? Forget the room. Let's just sign the document. Does anyone have a pen? Phil? Where's Phil? I need a pen. Somebody give me a damn pen.
If you're over 70 years old, you have a 60% chance to believe that 30, 40 seconds into it. It's pretty,
Yeah. I mean, it's